Hey guys, here in Valhelsia 5 beta, testing some prototypes, in this case, coffee farm. You have our coffee trees, some crops, and one of the oddities about these coffee plants is that they consume the crops as they're growing. I don't know why this is, but that's how it works. And so they turn into the bushes or roots. So we need to replace our crops because they're consumed. So fortunately, they do disappear. We don't have to do anything about them. They will eventually grow away and disappear, these bushes and the roots. And this happens much faster on the rich soil. So it's important to use the rich soil here, which I ran over generating in another video. Just to give you an idea how freakish the rich soil is while we're talking about it. Here I've got two wheat farms, one using rich soil and the other one using regular soil, dirt, farmland, and we have 1,500 wheat versus 300. So 5.5, 6, 7 times. Incredible. This stuff is amazing. I am keeping an eighth of these carrots and have 561, and I've used heaps. So they're feeding all these things. So that's why I'm using carrots. Up here for my crops, I've got tons of them. And they grow pretty fast because they are only consumed by the coffee when they're fully mature. So what have we got working here? We've got of course, a sticking mechanical piston with a good contraption, and pretty standard. The deployers using the carrots on the ground, but we also have these plows. Now, if the server was to stop right now, my little computer dude over here would stop supplying redstone when he logs back in, and which I'm using for the timing. So it's a restart issue. We need to, if it stops, it will turn the farmland or the rich soil farmland back into rich soil. We won't be able to plant crops there anymore. So we have the plows there just as a backup. And of course the deployers using the berries. Now, important thing to note about the berries as well is they go flying off, and a lot of the time they can end up just in this little bit here of the deployer, just in front of the deployer. I have lost one because I don't have a rail quite big enough. I didn't construct it big enough when I did my initial alpha prototype. So it doesn't capture all the way to the edge on this side. And so I've lost one to it already. So yes, what was we doing? We've got a hopper line cart down here collecting all the berries as they're poked off the trees. Also, these little bushes produce coffee when they expire. It will actually break. And when they break, they produce a wither effect, which is rather terrible. So it's good that it's all walled in. You don't want to go in here, I don't think, in survival mode. I don't think that'd be very good at all. Okay, so a little computer dude controlling the clutches. We've got two clutches. Gear shift and a clutch, rather. Gear shift to shunt it back and forth in the right directions, and clutch to turn it on and off. Total. Machine on, first pass, second pass, machine off. Let's terminate him and have a look at his program. Pretty simple little program. It's a complex timer. Starting in T-minus 10 seconds, blah. Okay, so machine on first pass, he sets the redstone for the front and the left to say go in that direction and turn on. Then after 16 seconds, go in the other direction, another 16 seconds, turn off for 2 minutes. And repeat again. Run. So now we've got some roots here. With the roots. Now, the other thing I noticed is our minecart goes into the block here. Did I do one of the break? Yes, see, the roots here broke and it's producing a wither effect. If I stand in that, it will cause a wither effect. Shall we do it? Yes, there it is, wither effect. Nasty business. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yes. Our minecart goes into the blocks here, where I've got glass blocks. And if they're cobblestone or a solid block, the minecart will flash black. I don't like it. And someone pointed out to me, use glass, and there it is. Nice. Because glass doesn't count as a solid block for a lot of things. And it doesn't flash black. Now, we get coffee berries. We don't get coffee out of this process, mostly. The little bushes do turn into coffee. He's going to break someday. And so we need to do an additional process where we use a cutting board and a knife. So using a knife on a cutting board, which we only do when we have an object on our cutting board, because otherwise the knife transfers onto the cutting board. Nasty business. Now, so we have coffee beans. Yes, coffee berries. Berries is what it's produced from the coffee trees. I might just take that one and run him through there. Beans. Well, you know what they say about watch things. I've had this trouble before. But truly, no, they do break. I've been watching this farm for a long time now to see any oddities. And, yeah. I think that's about it. Oh, the other thing to note too is that carrots can sometimes come out of here in the case that the machine stops strangely. So I have included the ability to loop around and feed the carrots back into my carrot supply network. Have fun. Thanks for watching.